actually going to be for you, girl, but I guess you can watch the replay because I'm on a lake. Hey, Mel. Yep. I'm out on my uncle's dock. Got something else cool to show you guys. Hey, Eric. My niece laughing in the background. Boy, I'm too fat to come down these steps. If y'all want to see something else cool, I got something cool to show you guys. Wet bar. Wet bar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, there I is. There's boat. There's boat. There's boat. Yeah, I'm trying to come up these steps. Oh, goodness. No, Tim, I'm not going to shave. Well, I don't got good signal out here. Can y'all still not see me? If this is not going to work out, I'll just end it. He does, but I don't think it reaches out here to the dock. Okay, I'm going to end it. I was going to try it, but it's not going to work. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's got Wi-Fi, but it doesn't stretch all the way out here to the dock. The house is all the way back there. Yeah, I'm sitting on the upper level dock now. Okay, that's good. That's all I need to know. I'm out in the middle of the lake, sitting on my uncle's private dock. Hello, hello. Welcome in. It's good and clear, okay. Yeah, the house is all the way back there. It's all the way back there. I'm doing okay. I'm enjoying it. The outdoors. I'll be in St. Louis tomorrow working. The drive was good. Yes, I am actually on a lake. I am at my uncle's lake house. Yes, Womble, I did, and she started laughing her butt off. You know what, guys? I was going to make my niece drive today. And you know what that little crap did? She gets in my back seat this morning with her pillow and her blanket. And she goes, I'm going to sleep some of this trip. And I'm like, you don't want to drive? No, I just want to sleep. Okay. What great help she was. Yeah, I was seeing several different directions, and I don't mind the drive. I really don't. But I would like it to kind of all be highway instead of windy, curvy crap. So I was thinking about just going through Jefferson City and then cutting over. Yeah, she didn't want to do no driving. None. Zero. So I did all the driving. She sure did. She ate lunch and then fell back asleep for a little while. And then she woke up again because she wanted to go to the world's largest candy factory. So I took her there. Tim, I did not. That place was so crowded, so loud, and so many rude people in there. They were just, it was push come to shove, shove you out of the way. There was absolutely no way in that store. There was no way. I wanted to because there would have been some good footage. I'm going to try on my way home, maybe. So, yeah, I'm at the lake. This is where my uncle's retirement spot is. Well, it's actually home for him. One neat thing is I got to see my cousin I haven't got to see in a few years. I need a floaty. Mel, I'm fat. I am a floaty. I'm a whole floaty. Why get a floaty when there's a boat? I can go floating the whole boat. Which my uncle had eye surgery today, and we're not getting the boat out. In fact, him and my aunt got back just about the time I got here. Yeah, he had a cataract or something fixed, and but him and my aunt got back just a little shortly after I got here. Where he had to go was like 2 hours away. You know, Mel, I was going to come back into your live stream earlier, but I got here and then started visiting with my cousin. That was nice to be able to catch up. So I'll have to go back and rewatch your live. Okay, Tim, I'm not going to be able to see this come tomorrow. I'm not even going to remember half of that. I'll know I got to go to 44 somewhere. Okay. I was just thinking about going the way the GPS is going to take me and just pick a route and go. And even if I had to go up through Jeff City and then cut over, I could do that. Yeah, directions on YouTube. Now, Tim, there are different areas of this lake. There's, Osage Beach and um, all that other stuff. Yeah, now I did see a roof that said something about St. James going to St. James or something like that. I'm not doing 140. Hey, Miss Womble. Hey, y'all want to see something cool? We got water. We got lake. We got dock. And we got sunset. Hey, Roy. How are you doing? And back in the background, that's the house. So, in my uncle's house, he has a whole bar inside downstairs. He has a wet bar on his dock. I may have already had a few beers. I may or may not have. He told me, he said, there's beer in the fridge. You know the drill. I said, you ain't got to tell me twice. My aunt even made dinner tonight. It was good. Yeah, Fran ran away. She's missing the whole I'm gonna record the sunset thing, and there was some like chicken and brown rice and some broccoli and some other stuff. Yes, Roy, yeah, I think you're correct. I think you're absolutely correct. I mean, when your uncle tells you there's beer in the fridge, what are you gonna do? You're gonna drink that beer. How are you and Ray doing, Miss Womble? You know what, Miss Womble? My niece is a brat. Um, I was hoping she would have driven some of this trip. She didn't. She wanted to lay in the back seat and sleep. And then she wanted to go to the world's largest candy factory thing. And then she comes out with like this caramel soda thing, and I'm like, what? And she said, yeah, they got soda, all kinds of sodas in there, even a mustard soda. I said, that don't sound too good. I had to, I had an issue, not a major issue, but my car, there's this plastic, like it was a plastic skid plate thing. It's just a useless piece of junk. And I was coming down I-44, and all of a sudden you hear this sounded like a tire let loose. And I got to looking at the front of the car, and the plastic skid plate thing was hanging down, and it come kind of off the clips. So I tried to fix it the best way I could, started rolling again. I fixed it at Bucky's the first time, and then started rolling again to the candy factory, and it did it again. So I just said, screw it. And I pulled the whole thing out from underneath there. Yeah, mustard soda, Wumble. I've never heard of such thing. So, yeah, them plastic pieces underneath there is gone. It's not needed. It's really not. I don't even know why it's there, but I told my niece, I was like, I got tired of listening to sounding like that air. Just sounded like a tire going away, and I was like, I'm just gonna pull this off. I don't need it. It's not serving any purpose. Yeah, it's underneath the car, so hell, ain't nobody gonna know whether it's there or not. And thank God I brought tools, because there was some where there was screws holding it in at the front, and I just zipped those off with my electric ratchet, so, and then pulled the clips, and there they are. They're off. It's off. It was a quiet ride the rest of the way. Didn't hear no. I rode for an hour like that between the Oklahoma line and Buc-ee's. I fixed it at Buc-ee's, or attempted. And then from Buc-ee's to the candy factory was 32 miles. Well, probably 10 miles into that trip is when it started making the noise again, and I was like, yeah, it's coming off. Oh, heck yeah. There you go, Mel. Yeah, I've got to work tomorrow. I don't have any catering, and I did tell them I wanted to be switched to the St. Louis market, so I'm going to see what comes up. Maybe it didn't take today. Maybe it'll take tomorrow, and I'll see orders tomorrow for days on. Yeah, Tim, I seen that. It popped up in the chat on my end. Thank you for being my my technical lookout. There you go. Let's get some sunset in here. America. Yeah, look at that. Over the lake, over the water. I'm sure y'all are tired of looking at my ugly face. You guys, I'm not even on the tripod. I'm just holding the phone. Look at this. Ain't that nice? Sun going setting back between the trees and stuff. The only problem with being out here, the skeeters will carry you away. Or the skeeters will carry you away. Yeah, it must not have, so I'll be looking at 1:30 or 2 o'clock or whatever they decide to give it to me. Yeah, and the birds are singing too. Yeah, I figured I would cut this live like kind of around 9 o'clock, so that way in case Brandon wants to, for when Brandon goes live, everybody can go there. You know what, Tim? I don't mind taking a longer route tomorrow, only for the simple fact I'm going to live stream. So that will give me more time on the stream. So I don't mind if it does take me the 2 hours and something, 2 hours and 53 minutes or whatever it said. Yeah, Mel, I'm going to have to go back and watch yours. I was going to come back in like I said. But yeah, Tim, I don't think that I would mind the longer drive, only because I'm not in a hurry to get things done. Haha, catch the drift. But I mean, it would give me some longer time on the live stream tomorrow. So I don't mind it. Oh, guys, guess what? My car was getting anywhere between 38 and a half to 40 miles to the gallon today. It was crazy. I was getting 40 miles a gallon all the way out of Oklahoma into Missouri. It dropped down when I started trying to climb elevation, or when I was climbing elevation coming to the lake. Yeah, Mel, I took a picture of it. I was going to send it to you, where it said 40 miles to the gallon on average. Hey, Katie, I got here. It took me just a hair over a half a tank to get here. and it was almost 400 miles. Hey, Katie, how are you doing? This is where I'm at. America. I'm in America. I got here, what was it? Somewhere around 3. And then I started visiting my cousin because I hadn't got to see him in a while. And he's in till Friday. And he lives in Seattle, Washington now. Well, you know, Tim, I can help you with what you need, ever you need help with. Yeah, my cousin Colton, I hadn't got to see him in quite some time. So him and I did deduce the fact that he did see me one other time when I was here, and it's been since then, because I had the Outlander. He remembered me taking him to the liquor store. What do you mean, C-Dub? What do you mean, where was I last night? Oh, C-Dub, yeah, Charlie messaged me on Snapchat and asked me if I was still alive. I was still working, and then I had to get things ready for my going away today. Yeah, that's why I was not in his stream last night. But that's okay. Out of all the streams he's done, I've only missed one. Yeah, he did notice. And what's funny is, like, I told him I said, where are you when I stream? Where's Charlie when I stream? Hmm? That's what I want to know. That's the question I have. You guys, I'm in America. I'm in America. That's where I'm at. Yeah, he did, C-Dub. He sure did. He did. He was like, and his message was still alive. I was like, very much so. Lilia's inside my uncle's house. She was out here with me for a little bit. I'm respecting Mom's wishes to not have her on my on online on camera. I don't know if you heard, Katie, but that little crap did not want to drive today. She wanted to sleep. She wanted to lay in the back seat and sleep. And then she wanted to stop at the world's largest candy factory. So she did wake up for that too. Yeah, C Dub, I'm at my uncle's house in Missouri, in Lake of the Ozarks. I brought my niece up here for a few days, and then my dad is going to drive up here to come get her. And then they're going home Monday. And then I'm going to go work in St. Louis. But yeah, I'm at a lake. I'm at my uncle's lake house. His big mansion of a house. Yeah, Katie, I went and got her from mom and dad's house. What do you mean, my piece? It's on I-44, Katie. Um, it's the world's largest candy store and gift shop. It's in a red like building right off the highway. Oh, okay, Tim. Thank you. Oh, yeah, yeah. I brought my pew pew. I have my pew pew. It's with me. Yeah, I got that with me because Merca. You can hear the fish jumping in the water. I think that's so cool. Look at that over the lake, guys. Oh, even if I did go, I'm protected. Time to fish. You know what? I may throw out a line. I didn't bring my fishing gear or anything, but yeah, we went. Um, she went inside and got some stuff, Katie. I had to do something on the car. I had this little plastic piece underneath the car that come loose that really serves no damn purpose. And you just hear a shot of air through it, and it was annoying. So I removed that when we went to the candy factory. She wanted to go there, so I stopped. Yeah, I didn't bring it. Um, I didn't. I packed light, Tim, because in case I do catering, I wanted room in the car. Um, my uncle's got some poles out here. I may throw a line in or something after this, because he's got this whole wet bar on his dock, and there's fishing poles and stuff in there. Oh yeah, Tim, I'm probably gonna throw a line in tonight for a little bit. Yeah, well, yeah, she wanted to be woke up for the candy factory. Yeah, she wanted to be woke up for that. She wanted to be awake for Bucky's, and she wanted to be awake for the candy factory. That girl went in there into Bucky's and spent like $64. No, she was fine. She did get a decent sleep. I mean, she slept. She slept for a little while. We jammed out the music for a little while, and then she slept, and then she woke up and sat up because the sun was in her face. Oh, she's got her monies. Yeah. And what was funny is my mom called her while we were on the highway, and then she was telling my mom everything she bought at Bucky's. No, Tim, she got like this chicken burrito thing. She's got these two pairs of shorts with the Bucky's logo on them. She got some kind of a charm thing for a necklace, and then she got a pendant of some sorts. I don't know. And then yeah, and then she got the beaver chips. And again, guys, Merca, that USAF flag, U.S. Air Force. My uncle's retired Air Force. Yeah, my mom called her, not me. Yeah, that Bucky's C-Dub was really neat. I mean, neat. I've never been in one. And what's funny is Caitlin here, Katie, Her and I are really super close, and I texted her and told her that I was in Bucky's, and like that was an experience. I've never been in a Bucky's. As soon as I come out of there, I text Katie. I was like, yeah, guess what? Heck yeah, Mel America. You're surprised about what? That I text you and told you about it? Or that I went? You know what? It was actually kind of a pain in the ass to get in there. Um, it was literally uh like you had to go through like three roundabouts. Once you get off the highway, there was three roundabouts to get off in there. Are you getting one in St. Louis? That can't be good for Wally's. Oh, she probably knew I was driving. Oh, okay. Yeah, she knew I was driving, so hey, don't bother me, I guess. That's the best way. But what's funny is she knew exactly where we were at, I guess cuz she's got the tracking app and she knows where Lily's at all times. Yes, it had a clean loo. Hey, hey, Wumble, that might be a loo that you might have to go visit one day. It's like a whole private room. You go in there and stink yourself out. Yeah, my aunt cooked, Katie, so I ate. She cooked dinner. She had stuff cooking in the crock pot today, and then it was cooking in the crock pot. My uncle had to go have eye surgery. They had to. It was 2 hours away where he had his surgery, so they got back here about shortly after I got here. Yeah, even the lady sweeping the floors, I'm sure, was paid very well. Womble has stock with loos. Well, he needs to invest in the Bucky's loos. Yeah, he needs to do that. Yeah, my niece started laughing when I told her that story. Yeah, it was funny because I called Womble earlier on the phone when I was driving up here and was talking to him. And I think the whole reason I called him was to tell him about the loo in Bucky's. I said, dude, there's a private room for you to go in there and just go. I did too. And then my niece had that confused look on her face. And then we was talking more about the bathrooms and stuff. And then I had to tell her his story. Oh boy. Hey guys, let's look at the water. Look at the water. There's water. Yeah, so my uncle has like this upper deck, and then down below is the main deck where his boat and stuff is. So we get to look at a sunset in America. That's what we get to look at. Yeah, Katie, I'll be texting you some tonight. America. I may or may not have had a few beers already, guys. Yeah, it is very nice here. You would love it. I don't get to spend as much time here as I would like. I'll send you a picture of his boat because if I go down there on the lower level, the stream cuts out. I'll send you a picture of his boat. Yeah, it was funny because my uncle, we was all sitting up in the family room and stuff and watching this Joplin tornado documentary on Netflix. And my uncle goes, he goes, if you want a beer, he said, they're down there in the fridge. He said, you know where they're at. You know the routine. I said, you ain't got to tell me twice. So I went down there and freaking got the, I went down there and got me some beers. And I may drink a few more because America, and I can. Oh, oh, Wumble, my uncle here has a bathroom. Yeah, I'm coming back to 17th. Why, you want to see me? Um, yeah, my uncle has a bathroom in one of the bedrooms upstairs, and he added a bidet. I told him I have never in my life ever used one of those. I don't know how I'd feel about it. And he started laughing, and he goes, well, I guess that's why you got a dirty ass. He goes, go use that bidet. He goes, you'll come out smelling like roses. Yeah, bum washer. Yeah. Yeah, there's a bedroom upstairs that has one of them. No, I can't because I'll have to get back because I got the cat. Oh, no, you want to see me. You know it. Don't lie. Now, Lily ain't coming back with me. My dad's coming up here Saturday, and then they're going back Monday. So I'll be driving home all by myself. Now, Katie, I may be coming back in the fall up here, and I was going to talk to Tim, and because I might be coming up here to help him with a few things, and he might have things in order where maybe I can bring you with me. I don't know. That's it. That's up to him. I'm leaving to go home the 17th. Nope. Okay. Well, if she came with me, I'd have to have a room. Yeah, she won't have anyone for Saturday night or Sunday night. Oh, yeah, I already got to hear about that. Well, if she comes with me, then I'll have a room. I don't know yet. It just all depends. What's going on? Oh, okay. Hey, I got plenty of gas. Have you catch my drift? Like a shower and a bath, yeah. I mean, my uncle's got this real fancy house though. It's like six bedrooms and like 7 bathrooms or something like that. What time do we got? 8:40. Hopefully you're moved by then. Yeah, we'll see what's going on. Yeah, as long as I got a place to sleep and a place to wash my butt, I could care less. That's all I need. Well, the breakfast with a twist is just a pre-recorded video that comes out on Monday and Friday mornings. It just talks about whatever. Yeah, it is seat up. I don't get to come as much as I would love to. I mean, it's about a 7-hour drive from home to come here. And look at this water, man. Look at this. See, if I was out on the boat, this live stream would have been a lot more fun. But I don't feel like trying to get it down out of the slip. But I'm not going to be here long enough for the boat. America. There we go. And again, my uncle served in the U.S. Air Force. J-Twist is going to be doing a lot of things. J-Twist is going to be worried about making money. And you know what, guys? Those of you just joining, my car was getting anywhere between 38.5 to 40 miles to the gallon coming up here today. Y'all can be jelly. I think I only went through $20 worth of gas to drive 400 miles today. Yeah, my uncle was I think he was a flight engineer. This is the uncle that told me he was going to rip my earring out of my ear. He was going to fly all the way from California to Oklahoma to rip an earring out of my ear that my mom let me get when I was younger. He said earrings were for sissies. They were for girls. He said no man in his family going to have an earring in their ear. I know my uncle's been all over the place. I know that he lived in California forever. Yeah, it was in the left ear, but he had a fit. He said no. He was going to come and rip it out of my ear. He literally was. Oh, and his vet is in the garage. It's covered up. I was wanting to get a picture of it. But I'm not going to ask him to uncover it or do if I can do anything like that because, I mean, he just had eye surgery today, guys. Uh, well, guys, I'm going to cut this off, and I am going to um, go spend time with family. Um, I will see everybody in the morning on my way to the uh, to the loo. Yes, sir. Yes, Jehu. Definitely another glorious day. I sure am, and I'm going to be on in the morning for a drive. Oh no, that's not in the room I'm staying in. The bottom washer ain't in my room. Nope. I'm just going to use a classic old toilet paper. Hmm. Anyways, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to go spend time with my family. I'm going to enjoy myself. I'm going to visit with my cousin for a little bit longer. He's leaving Friday. So, peace out. I will see y'all tomorrow morning for my drive to St. Louis. Yeah, I'm going to pop in there and say hi. I probably won't stay long because I do want to visit family. So, again, here's another view of the lake, guys. And I'm going to leave you with this. There you guys go. And again, America. Love you guys. See y'all tomorrow. Peace.